Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och pushar på och smeker med motståndet vi leker. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och springer runt och creepar och motståndet vi slipar. Let's get it on. Vi sitter här i
Yo, 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 what it is, party people, it's your boy DOM. They call me that because I'm a dominator, and I'm coming at you with a new look for the channel, a new direction. I'm so hyped for you to see what's going down. I'm pumped, you know, pumped like a shotgun in Doom. I used to think I was like super lame when it came to games, you know, like totally to noobzors. But I've been playing a lot of League of Legends and watching replays of my games, and I realised, like, it's not me that sucks, it's my teammates every single time. Like, last season I started off in Iron 4 and I made my way to Bronze 4, which is like, you know, pretty impressive. Even the best players in the world don't often climb like that. They start in Challenger and end in Challenger. Super lame. So I figured I can climb better than the best, so I must be pretty good. And I started looking at my replays, and I realised that the game must know how great I am because it's like sticking me in teams with the worst players ever, just to make it fair to the other teams. And I still managed to climb an entire rank. So it seems pretty obvious to me that I'm playing at like Grandmaster level at least, and most likely Challenger, and the only reason I was stuck in Bronze is because of unfair matchmaking. And now that I have come to accept how truly awesome I am at League of Legends, I figure it's my duty to impart some of my wisdom on you noobs. So I'm proud to announce that from now on this channel is strictly for League of Legends content. I'll be uploading 10 vids a day, consisting of my best games, dank memes, and of course the freshest strats straight from the mind of League of Legends' greatest mind, by which I mean me. Now I know what you're thinking DOM, Mr. Dominator himself, you're so skillful, you're a mega pro, and you're so handsome and you've got a sexy voice, how can I ever get to your level? And the simple answer is, you can't. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. But if you can absorb even 1% of the awesome strats and top tips I'm about to lay down, you should be able to make it to Grandmaster no probs. But not Challenger. Challenger rank is full. Okay, so in this first tutorial vid I'm going to show you how I play support with such a high level of skill that there's no way I can lose no matter how bad my teammates are. I mean, unless they're really bad, like they are 90% of the time, because this game is so unfair, man. I play support because it's easily the most difficult and important role in the game. Every other role is like so brain dead. I mean, mid, they literally just stand in one place and press their buttons sometimes. JG just runs along the same path every single game and then always ganks way too late, or sometimes too early. Top, that's like mid, except they literally never have to leave their lane ever. And ADC is so goddamn easy, at least it is in my games, because my ADC always has me to lead them to victory. If only they'd learn how to follow, those mindless morons. And Nami's like the best support because she's got this awesome damage spell that can hit 2 enemies with one cast. Now, I think it can also heal, but if you're using it for that, you're really doing something wrong. She's got this other spell that makes you move really fast. You always want to save that for yourself and never cast it on your teammates, so you can run away. And then there's her bubble. You only ever want to use that on minions, so they slow down and don't get to the tower so fast. So first you need to buy some items, and you should always just buy whatever's recommended, because if you don't, it just takes up valuable time to decide what you want. Like whenever I try to think about different items, it takes me like 3 minutes, because I'm such a deep thinker, you know? And by that time your stupid ADC will have already gone and got themselves killed, or at least they're starting to lose lane like the noob douchebag they are. You should always help out your jungler because junglers are always brain dead and need help. I usually just go AFK while waiting for the red buff to spawn. Sometimes we get invaded while I'm AFK, but that just proves that the enemy team are noob tryhards, and even if I die it's okay because noob tryhards are always easy to beat, unless my team sucks, which I always do. Now pro tip number 1, you want to always have your camera locked on your character. That way you always know exactly where your character is and it's easy to ignore what's going on off screen, which is always irrelevant and just a distraction. So in this first fight here, you can see that I basically carry my team to victory. Of course the brain dead ADC gets rooted, which leaves me needing to save the day, which I do easily because of my awesomeness. And then the enemy ADC jumps in like a noob, but my noob ADC just dies for some reason, but not before he steals my kill on Tristana. But that's okay, I get the kill on Senna, because I mean, really, how is a brain-dead noob like that gonna get away from someone like me? And then the JG comes down to try to gank, but the brain-dead noob mistimes it and gets there too late, or too early, it doesn't really matter which one it is. And even though I'm pumping out like 1,000,000 damage per second and heals per second at the same time, and even though I get off the perfect bubble that the noob Senna is just too brain-dead to get hit by, no one dies. I mean, some stuff happens off screen, but like I say, that's all irrelevant. All the important stuff happens where I am. Even so, I'm so incredibly awesome and selfless that I decide to go mid lane and help out the brain dead noobs there, and I get one awesome kill. Well, it's stolen from me, but we all know it was mine. And then I somehow get killed by Diana, who must be hacking or something, because she goes right through the wall. That's the other problem with this game. So many hackers, man. The only time I ever lose, it's because of hackers, or brain dead noob teammates, or both. And then I make a tiny mistake and accidentally buy shoes, which is pointless because Nami can't use shoes because she doesn't have feet. Actually, now I remember, it wasn't a mistake. I just did it for the lols. And because I was obviously so much better than everyone else, I knew I could waste gold and still just totally pop off. So then our jungler comes back with another mistimed gank, and although I do this awesome bubble that crucially slows down 2 minions, and then this even more awesome ultimate which would have killed Senna if I wasn't lagging or something, no one actually dies, which is definitely our ADC's fault. I mean, what is the point of an ADC if they don't do any damage? And then I got disconnected for some reason, probably because the game could see I was just so skillful, wanted to give the other team a chance to get back in the game. Maybe it was that hacker again, doxing me with a DDoS attack over the dark web by fishing for viruses or something. It would have been fine if my brain dead noob ADC had defended me, but no, when I reconnected I'd been killed. From there my team just started inting like a bunch of brain dead noobs, and I almost can't blame them. I guess they saw how unfair it was that their best player was being deliberately taken out by hackers or whatever. They're still brain dead noobs though. How JG got himself killed and then got me killed because he let the enemy Diana tower dive me. And here's more proof that Diana was hacking because she takes like no damage from the tower, and how is that fair? And then Rengar tower dives me again, even though I get off like the best bubble ever seen in League of Legends, and he takes no damage from the tower either, so I guess these two hackers are working together. And then of course my team surrenders like the brain dead noob cowards they are, even though we could easily have won. All I needed to do was get 16 more kills and we would have been back even. And that's nothing, that's like 3 pentakills, and I get like 5 a game on average. I didn't get any in this one of course, but that's just because my team were noobs, and also brain dead. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this display of incredible skill. I think on the whole this might have been my best game ever, but because of my brain dead noob teammates we still lost, which just goes to show how noobish and brain dead they are. This is obvious proof that the game really is trying to hold me back by sticking me with the worst players possible. And now you can see what a truly amazing achievement it was for me to climb from Iron 4 to Bronze 4. Now I'm sure right now it's tough for you to imagine ever playing as well as me, and that's fine. Like I say, all you need to do is get to being a tiny fraction as good as me, and you'll make it to Grandmaster for sure. Well, don't forget to subscribe for loads more League of Legends content. I'll be streaming for at least 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year, and I'll be churning out so many guides and tier lists and memes and cosplay videos it'll make your eyes water. For now though, wasn't there something I always used to say? Oh yeah, get off my lawn.